Well, the Epstein shutdown continues. This has nothing to do with money, and anybody who says it does is kidding. If it was, if it had to do with money, you could get reasonable people putting together in a room and work out a compromise. This is all about Epstein, and I don't believe for a minute that it isn't. And this is why Trump has demanded that the House Republicans throw out Representative Massey, who's a representative in Kentucky who's not going to run for reelection because they don't want the Epstein files released. And it leads you to wonder how many other people in the administration are, one, linked to Epstein or major contributors are linked. When I say linked, I don't just mean friends to Epstein and the young girls who were sexually abused. We know Trump has abused women because the jury found him guilty of that. And he himself has said he felt perfectly free to sexually attack women because he thought he was important. He thought he was a big man. The only way he's a big man is considering the amount of fat he's got around his head and his stomach. But in any event, the one day those Epstein files are going to become public, and we're going to see how many of these people the pedophile was involved with, and who all was being protected by this. It is criminal no matter who was involved. And children are the most vulnerable, and Trump doesn't seem to give a damn about the children. Meanwhile, let's talk little Marco Rubio and Botox drunk Pete Hegseth. Hegseth has blown another boat out of the water today, claiming that it was, quote, in the area where drug boats go to transport drugs. Boy, that's a hell of a note to be in that area. If that's the criteria, why don't we blow up half of Miami Beach? Why don't we blow up the people who buy this poison? What the hell? Let's just get rid of them all as well. They're the people that drive the market. Market's driven by supply and demand. So let's get the people who demand this stuff, not just the people who supply it. I just don't understand the logic of that, except, gee, maybe Robert Kennedy would find himself blown to smithereens on some boat he had for his use or past use of these drugs. But it came out today in a report that little Marco Rubio had agreed to release back to El Salvador people from some of the gangs who had been cooperating with the government, our government, and who'd been given protection in return for information about drug running and otherwise in El Salvador. So think about that. Our government had an agreement with these people to give them protection, but what little Marco Rubio, in order to use uh, prisons in El Salvador, is willing to give up U.S. informants. That's how you count on the U.S., boy. Say one thing out of one side of your mouth and do something else on the other. And the final truth of this is shown last night. Trump, who's known to be wearing a diaper and has accidentally gone to the bathroom in his pants apparently any number of times around the world, causing horrendous smells, posted a meme of him flying a Trump jet over protesters and dumping on them a brown liquid. But the truth of the matter is he's not lying. He's dumping on American people. He's dumping on the American flag. He's dumping on the veterans. He's dumping on everybody because he thinks he can. Well, this clock is running down and time is running out, and there will be justice and there will be change.